Hey, you guys! Sorry for my absence. We'll say this. I thought it'd only been a day or two. No, it's been more than just a couple days. Days kind of bled into each other. So today is day 1844 of my ketogenic journey, or 5 years and 22 days. Take your pick on how you want to count them. We're going to get into what I've been doing over the last 4 or 5 days that I have missed, accidentally, kind of, sort of. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about weigh-ins and all that good stuff, and stuff you should not do. Even when you know better, you should not do them. Even if it seems okay, it's probably not. But we're going to talk about it. All right, you guys, like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell to follow a mostly daily ketogenic journey of a real life person who F's up a whole lot, but has lost 155 pounds. So it ain't all that bad. All right. It's time, y'all, to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I had Bell's palsy a little while back. This eye doesn't blink at the same rate as this eye. It's working on it. It's trying to catch up. We're getting better. And for those of you who don't know, I'm allergic to everything, and tree pollen's high right now. So you know. Alright, so I think the last time I filmed was the night we came back from Carowinds, where I was slightly burnt. Turns out I wasn't just slightly burnt, it just had slightly showed up. Over the next several hours, it got redder and redder and redder and redder, and I was burnt all the way. I had a line where my boobs and the bra, whole thing mixed, not bra, but the bathing suit top, and all the way down my back too, where everything that wasn't covered. See, when I left the house, I was wearing a t-shirt, and when we got there, I did spray after I took the t-shirt off, and technically 3 or 4 times I applied sunblock, but I'm a white girl, and the sun likes to eat me. Okay, it just does. It likes me as much as mosquitoes does. I don't know what happened. Now, it sung. It didn't actually cause me any pain. It just itch. You can't scratch it first because it's burnt. And then it went in very, very quickly. Mostly probably because as soon as I noticed I was burned, I went and laid down in the bathtub and kind of just laid there, playing with TikTok and just chilling. That walk, you know what? After, I feel a little better after talking to a few other people at work. It turns out I'm not the only one that actually hates Carowinds. I hate it. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean or anything. I love that our job provides us those tickets every year. It's very, very kind and very sweet of them. But damn, I don't like the heat. And it seems to have been the last hot day of summer here that we went. It was miserable that day. Hot. And then, like, since then, it hasn't been hot. It's been in the 80s, mid-80s at most. And that's good. I'm grateful. So then Friday, of course, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we worked all weekend. It wasn't hot in there, especially the first half of the day. All 3 days was nice and cool in the mornings. Sunday, I got to wear jeans because I wasn't dying. The evenings got a little warm, got up to about 85, 87 in the building. So a little bit warm, but not like crazy, oh crap, we're all going to die crazy. And that's great. Yay. Looks like we're out of the hottest parts of the year. Hopefully we won't even see 90 again for the rest of the summer. So thrilled with that. Absolutely thrilled with that. Problem is, they managed to make it miserable any damn way. 12 hours goes really slow when you have nothing to do. Now, the first half of Friday was amazing. We popped out 400 doors by 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. It was very quick. We popped out 400 doors. We were killing it. Doing great. Machine broke. Mostly stayed broke. By the end of the day, we were doing 3 doors every 10 minutes. I mean, we'd wait 10 minutes and we could do 3 doors. Wait 10 minutes and do 3 doors. This lasted all afternoon. Saturday, we got there and we couldn't even run it to start with. Machines were broke. They were working on them, working hard on them. Let's see. I think it was by lunchtime. We had a little bit we could do, just mighty little bit. And we did it. We did our best, and we piped out a couple hundred doors for the whole day. Sunday? Nope. Sunday morning, We had nothing to do to first break. They actually sent us all around the building doing different things and helping other people out. At one point, they sent me back to my old job. Now, the people that used to work back there that made my life a living hell and made me miserable aren't there anymore. But when he first told me, I was like, I think I'd rather take a point and go home. Just go back there. And I did. And I was glad I did. Everybody was very, very polite, happy, talkative, and friendly. I was like, this is such a polar opposite difference from what it was when I worked back here. It's amazing the way certain people can bring down the job of anything. It was just absolutely miserable for the other day. I was only there about 15 minutes, and it was absolutely delightful. I didn't mind being back there, but I'd left my drinks. So I said, okay, I'm going to go get my soda. I'll be right back. When I got over there, I was like, okay, do we go to break with them or with y'all? He said, stay. We're about to start running. Oh, okay, cool. So that was all well and good. Still 10 doors every 3 minutes. Until about 5 p.m. when another maintenance man came in there for the other shift and started helping them out. They got it situated, or at least good enough situated, so we could start running decently. But it was late in the day by that time. I'd already been bored out of my mind. Now let me tell you something. I work with a lot of young men. Sweethearts, all of them. Nick, the one that used to live with me, I call him the Wookiee. He's a hairless Wookiee. And one day he called me a gremlin. So I told my supervisor, I said, hey, the Wookiee called me a gremlin. He goes, you called him a Wookiee? I was like, and I tried to tell him, I'm not a gremlin, I'm a mogwai. I'm sweet and I'm cute. He said, yeah, until you get you wet or feed you. I was like, look, that is a myth. I am a woman. As long as I get a bath and I get food, I'll stay a cute little mogwai. It's only that after that I become a gremlin if you don't feed me. But anyway, these are all young kids pretty much in their 20s. I'd say from 22 to 28 or 9, somewhere in that area. And I'm 43, so to me they're children. And I love them dearly. Our supervisor walks up to me the other day and he says, I know it's been boring. I know it's been hard, but stay off your phone. He busted me dead to rights. I can't even lie. I was I was bored out of my mind, okay? I was just standing there waiting for the 10 minutes to run 3 doors, okay? I was bored. And my brain went off on this little tangent of tridents and pitchforks and tuning forks. And what if the kings of old used to carry tridents because they could do pitchfork stuff? Not like pitch hay, but they had a pitch. They're made of metal and they're tridents and maybe sound and vibrations or maybe they were weapons of some sort because like Zeus and Odin, they had these things that could shoot out lightning. And okay, so my brain was off on a tangent of vibration, sounds, what they could do. If a trident was one of them and a tuning fork could do that and a pitchfork, and I was looking up stuff on Google, okay? Because I was bored. Well, anyway, kid walks over, he goes, I know it's boring, I know it's been hard, but stay off your phone. Here you go. And he hands me something and walks off. And my brain melts. And I quickly realized everybody else had got the same thing and their brain melted because they were like, what the just happened here? I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm really confused. He hands each, and we're way away from each other, so we can't really see things going on with each other. We had to actually, seek each other out to find out if we all got the same thing. But all our brains melted. Because he walked around and he gave out packages, 1 package each of pot roast seasoning. Great value pot roast seasoning. And he just walks off. And I'm like, hey, thank you. What the hell is this? And I walk around and I find my son, and he's chuckling to himself, and he said, Mom, Jack just it's like, I know. I got one too. So I walk around and my husband, him and his buddy both had one. And as you can see, this is open. Because just a few minutes ago, I made a pot roast. My husband's at work. He's working overtime. So I took a picture of the package of the pot roast and I sent it to the supervisor, and he laughed. He said, it was such a hard day. I thought everybody could use a little bit of humor. I said, you did great and it tastes good. So, But it's like, I'm going to text him later and say, next time hand out Fun Dip or, a ring candy or something different. Something we can use on the spot. Yeah, a fun dip would have been great for all the kids. Anyway, I'm keto, but whatever. I would have given mine to my kid. He'd have been happy. But like everybody in there was going, I don't get it. And then my kid, I love this kid dearly. He's insane. And I told you about one day, and he works with glue right now. He's actually the flex. He does all the jobs, but this particular job isn't filled at the moment. We don't have a person there for it. Well, he's over there working with glue. And once in a while, he'll bring me a glue ball, and he'll grab my hand, turn it over, and put the glue ball in my hand. Just a little ball of glue. It's like, okay, or he throws them at me. That's my favorite part, but I throw them back. And once in a while, Nick, the Wookiee, will get on my nerves from across the building, or across the machine anyway. And I'll go, Brian, glue ball. And he'll toss me a glue ball, and I'll sling it at Nick. But anyway, yesterday, I saw him open my car door. And I was like, what is he doing? Because he had his own car up there. Sometimes we do pick him up and he rides with us. But anyway, I saw him open my passenger side car door. His daddy was already in the driver's side, and I wasn't really paying attention to him. But I saw him open it and do something and go back to his car. I was like, okay. So I opened my car door and I was getting ready to sit down. And I looked, and he had made me something out of glue. He even drew on it. He made me a ray gun. We'll call it that. So I'm going to have to keep this for the rest of my life. I have a 24-year-old kid. Wait. Shit. How old is that kid? He's 24. Years have escaped me as well as days. And I was like, oh, bless him. He knows his mommy. But I thought that was great. I mean, just kind of random, but great. I mean, but what a weekend of just weird, fun, and goofy. What? But all in all, it wasn't horrible as far as work goes. Like I said, it was comfortable in there, but long. It was like, I'm bringing coloring book and crayons. Seriously, I'm going to start packing stuff in my bag. I took a lot of snacks. I did. Took a lot of snacks. Pepperonis, pork rinds, but I took them. I was like, I need something to do, to eat something. Oh my goodness, just sitting up there, just doing nothing. It's like, you don't pull your hair out, call your skin off. Just make the 12 hours go faster. And everybody else is like, easy money. I'm like, easy, boring money. I'd rather be at home being broke. No, not really. I'd rather make my paycheck. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm one of those people, the time passes too slowly if I do nothing. I need something to stimulate. Do, move. Guys and girls are different than each other. It was a TikTok I was watching. It's like, it's almost like men do everything they do just so they don't have to do anything at all. So that they can sit there and do nothing. But women are opposite. It's like even when they have nothing to do, they have to make up something to do. They have to have something. Oh, that's a design. Sorry. They have to have something to do. And that is exactly me. I have to have something to do. Anything. Otherwise, the time just ticks by so slow. So needless to say, all 3 days when we got out of work, and I'm telling you, Carowinds, number one, took it out of me. Too much walking, too much heat. Oh. I'm a bitchy, complaining person. Leave me alone. And I try to do it with a smile on my face there. But it took it out of me. I was so tired. By the time we got home Friday night from work, I got in the bathtub. I fell asleep. I crawled out. I ate. I went to bed. And I repeated that on Saturday and Sunday. And I was actually going to get up a little bit kind of like in the middle of the night and do a video. And I said, that's just crazy. Ain't nobody going to be up and watch it in the middle of the night any damn way. So I'll just wait till tomorrow. Plus, hubby had decided to work overtime this week. He's been there all day. He should be home any time now, though, really, or I think. But they're working 12-hour shifts, too. So, and they go in a little earlier than we do. So I don't know exactly what time he'll be home. But I did that. I went to Dollar Tree today in Walmart. I had to pick up his medication. But yeah, we did all that. I did all that by myself. It was nice. I sped around in my little Cooper. So I had a pretty good day. Keto-wise over the weekend was mostly great. Mostly. I had bought something Thursday when I went and got groceries that I had tried just a bite of. So not enough to really tell if it bothered me any, and I shared it with Destiny and her brother Tristan, and it got mixed reactions. I thought it was nice and creamy, smooth, slightly chocolatey. It was pretty good. Tristan thought it was horrible, but the aftertaste was amazing, the best he's ever had. Destiny just didn't like it at all. Well, I had noticed or discovered in Walmart on the cake aisle, which I don't remember what I was doing down there, but the big word keto. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. You need to know better. Just because it says keto does not mean it's keto. Companies think just because you take the sugar out of it, it's keto. Not necessarily, okay? Some of the stuff is not keto. I knew this, but I wanted to try it. Because damn, I ain't never seen them before. And then they also had some other stuff on that aisle. They had keto cake, like a vanilla cake, like a chocolate vanilla cake that you bake. They had keto brownies that you bake. And they had keto cake icing. I knew it wasn't a good idea, but I wanted to try it. I knew it was a horrible idea, to be honest with you, because I was thinking, I don't know how they're going to do this. How is that going to be keto friendly? But I bought it. I didn't eat too much on Thursday. I don't think I messed with it at all on Friday. Saturday, when I got home from work, there was a whole nother ballgame. I ate about half of it. And Sunday, I ate the other half when I got home from work. Do you say I feel like a blimp? I feel like a big old bag of water. What do they call? Oh, I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. I feel like a douchebag, a full one, bloated bladder thing. I knew better. Still did it. Got no excuse for it. Went up, got fatter. And it's probably not the best idea to do it on the days I did do it, because both Saturday and Sunday I had taken a bunch of pepperonis and a bunch of pork skins with me to work. So these were highly fatty days. Okay, so it's not like I was just eating a little bit. No. I ate a lot of fat. A lot on Saturday and Sunday. You couple that with some cake icing. That's a keto cake icing. Not good. Now here's the thing. It wasn't as good as cake icing. It really wasn't. Nowhere near. But I still treated it like it was a big old thing of cake icing that I ain't had no cake for. I still ate the hell out of it. I knew better. Still did it. Stuff in my face. I got no excuse. And if I had seen somebody else do that, I'd be like, are you stupid? Put that down. But I did it. I did it. And I'll show you the weigh-ins in just a minute. For lunch, I'd also taken, for our 5 o'clock break, which I actually didn't eat at 5 o'clock break. I was standing back there stuffing my face at my machine when nobody was looking. I didn't really care if they were looking either. I had taken ham and cheese wraps Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a 5 o'clock break, so I'd have something to eat. Because at 5 o'clock I get really, really hungry. I typically get hungry pretty early in the mornings at work. It's funny, at home I don't. At home, noon, 3 o'clock, that's when I get hungry. At work, 9:30 in the morning, lunchtime, 5 p.m. These are starvation hours, okay? I don't know why. Maybe it's just how much we worked, how much we moved. But I'm really, really hungry when I'm there. So, let me go ahead and pop these weigh-ins for you.
You guys, I got 175 on Monday morning.
Yep. 175 again. My fault. No excuse. You know. I did it. I own it. It ain't making it no better. It ain't making it no worse either. Okay, it is making it worse. I don't want to be in the 70s, 170s. I was in the 150s. I want to be there. But I'm not going to get there if I keep stuffing stuff in my mouth. So that's my fault. And I know this. And I'll do it again. Probably. Because I really want to try those brownies. And I'm going to try to stay the hell away from them. I was in Walmart today. I saw them. I kept walking. But I really want to try them. Really do. But I'm not going to. As long as I can. I did try something else today. Hopefully that's going to be keto friendly. We'll see. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Just like my so is that cake icing. There's a lot of stuff that was supposed to be. That ain't. You know. I wish we could reach out to these companies before they make a keto product, and let them know what makes it keto and what does not make it keto. Because just because you take the sugar out of something or the flour out of something doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be keto. If you're adding cornstarch, if you're adding potato starch, if you're adding, I mean, there's just any maltodextrin, maltitol, dextrose. There's so many things that add to these that they're not keto, but there's a big word that says keto on those. So I wish they would get in touch with Thomas DeLauer and let him help them make something good. He knows a lot more than I do, and most people do, about, ingredients. So if they could hit him up and say, all right, so what do we put in here? Then it would be, I mean, if you put like a little Thomas logo on there, a little buff dude like up in the corner somewhere, so we know Thomas approved it, maybe we could do that, They ain't gonna do that though. Wish they would. I tell them to put a Keto Diamond logo on there, but that just means she screwed up a lot before she got there. But it's a good idea, okay? So, yeah, I'm up this week. Today. Technically this week, since I ain't done a video most of the week because I slept through it. I wonder how long I slept last night, because I slept. Like, I kept going back to bed. I took one of those 10 milligram melatonins. By the way, I found out Friday that I shouldn't take those on the work nights. They're time released. I only get about 5 hours of sleep, and then I'm up, to go to work. Time released melatonin, and guess what that did? About 30 minutes after being awake, I was having a hell of a time, y'all. Hell of a time. Hold on, let's see if I can tell how long I slept. Go up. Well, that ain't right. It says I only got 5 hours, 13 minutes, but I know damn good well I went to bed before midnight last night, and I didn't get up till like 9:30 this morning. So, yeah, I don't think that's right. Unless it jumped, because I have seen it do that. Like if you wake up for a few minutes and you're moving around for a few minutes, because I did get up at, I think 6 o'clock, because I heard my husband walk out the door. I was like, what just happened? Am I going to get my throat slit? Did somebody walk in the door? I know, So I got up and I checked, and I was like, oh, that's right, he was working this morning. Yeah, I was like, damn. And when I do that, I have to check the whole house. It's a little tiny OCD, only because I can't see that good in certain things. Like any dark, dim spaces, I can't see. So I have to cut on all the lights to make sure it's all copacetic. There's been times my son-in-law been standing right back here in the corner just hanging out. He's sitting there playing with his phone. He'd been in the house. He's like making something over in the kitchen. I didn't know he was there, and he'd scared the out of me just standing there. By the way, I was able to pay Corey back a while ago. Her daddy's car's gone, so she assumed we were gone. She came in the house to use our bathroom, and I heard him coming, so I stood behind the door. Every time she gets a chance, that young'un jumps out and scares the hell out of me. So I was like, just wait. She come through the door. I watched Anthony walk away, and I was like, ah! And she jumped 20 feet. She was so mad, then she laughed. She said, okay, you got me. You got me. She does that to me all the time. She be in the house when we come home from work. I don't know nobody's in here. And of course, Jay can't go react to her. She's his pretty much. So, yeah, but I paid her back today. And Anthony, I was a little worried I'd scare Anthony. He just turned around and said, Mama, you're home. And I was like, oh. And those snacks I showed you earlier on that little haul video I did, he ate them all. He sure did. He didn't save a thing, a damn thing. Well, you know what he did? There was one brownie left in that little box of brownies. By the way, some of them were nice, soft, and moist when he ate them. Some of them felt like they had been run over by a steamroller, open, and in the box for about 6 years. Jeez. But anyway. Alright, you guys, that's my update. I've been talking my ass off. And I'm very, very sorry. This weekend was so long and tiring that I didn't do any damn thing. I literally haven't even washed dishes. Monday's usually my day to wash dishes. I did sweep the floor. I did clean the bathroom real good. I ain't touched the kitchen. Well, I swept it, but I ain't done nothing else. I need to go in there and wash dishes, and I don't want to. All right, it's time to go wash dishes. Much love, many prayers. Check the description below for all kinds of cool things that you can send gifts or anything else you like, or you can ask for my help, and I help everybody for free. Much love, many prayers. Bye, y'all.